Hey, this is Justin with the Roof It Forward. I'm up here in Older 3-Type Shingle in Marietta, Georgia. So I just wanted to point out to you some of the issues up here. I came up to this house, was it a couple weeks ago before we had that storm and everything, and y'all did have a little bit of damage, but it wasn't quite there yet. I just want to come back out and take a look, see if there's any fresh damage. I know we've had a lot of people that didn't really have damage before, but they just kind of have an older shingle that's prone to it, and you know that all the wind and everything we had in that storm, there's been some extra damage and stuff created. So you do have a little bit more on a couple of different slopes, so that does help you out a little. Just wanted to show you some of the issues with the roof. So we've got exposed nail heads here. You can see that they used to have caulking on them. They still have a little bit, but over time that dry rots and starts to flake off, and those nail heads start to get exposed and rust out. So those need to be re-caulked. This place on the back here, I don't know if this happened in the storm or not, or what. It looks a little older maybe, but it still looks like it could be storm damage, because there should be a shingle up in there, and that has come out. So but typically, like on the back here, this is the north slope, you're not going to have as much damage, if any, but just because of the way the storms come in and all that kind of stuff, it's protected a little bit. So but on this front slope, just wanted to show you, so this lower side, you can see the shingle that's right there. That's a wind damaged shingle, so you've got 3 or 4 over there. You've got several here, so like this is an example here. You can see this is as a line all the way across there, and it's not sealed down anymore, so it's actually flapping in the wind, and debris and stuff will be up underneath there. So when it flaps in the wind, it creates that little crease. When the roof is newer, if that happens, then it's still pliable, so it won't actually break and granulars won't come off. So here's another example. See this one here, it's got that hard line across here, so when it's flapping in the wind, I'm not going to lift it very high, I don't want to damage it, but it flaps, you know, pretty high up in the wind, and it creates these little creases across here. The one next to it's the same way. So you've got multiple there, and you've got several on this slope. When you can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, like there's probably on your whole front slope is probably 15 or 16. But what wasn't here last time was a little bit of storm damage on the sides here. Insurance typically needs multiple slopes to be damaged. So like here's one here. It's not sealed down anymore, and it's got that line across. You can tell it's from the newer storm because the nails are not quite rusted out or dulled out yet. There's another one here that's starting to have a little bit of a, you can see it's just a small crease because it's very new. The ones like this one over here that I'll show you, like these that have a really bad crease, especially like that one, those have been flapping in the wind for several different windstorms. So that's why they have a harder crease. So some of these newer ones aren't as bad, but you actually have a few on this slope as well now. There's one there, and there's one there and there. I think there was another one up that way somewhere. It's actually right there. So you do have wind damage on multiple slopes, and it's definitely, and it's, the roof is, I think they said it was 2005, so I think that's what Monique told me. So it's 15 years old. These things, when they don't have ridge vents, they should have ridge vents at the top here. If they don't, they age prematurely. They're supposed to be a 20-year roof, but typically they only last about 15 years for before they get pretty brittle and start getting unrepairable. You have a little bit of hail, but I didn't really see much on the shingles, but you can see little dings and stuff on all the soft metals. You have had hail in the past, but the main thing is the wind. So you have a pretty good amount. It's definitely worth a shot through insurance to get it replaced. Since you know, a lot of these, the biggest issue is, you know, if you're going to repair this, we have to lift these ones above it to actually slide the new one in. And when we do that, we're going to end up cracking those because you have to actually lift them up. So it's essentially just like a domino effect. You're damaging them as you go, trying to fix the ones that are damaged already. So but I will head down now and show you what I found. Again, this is Justin with the Roof It Ford signing out. Thank you.